Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? I felt like maybe I should make one more video before I go to bed and just give you my thoughts on this one question that people been asking me all the time regarding, hey, what television do you prefer to watch your movies on? What is your television? Do you prefer the OLED or do you prefer the QLED, which is right over here behind me on the other side right there? And right below it, it's TCL R617, which is covered. I'm not using it at the moment. Sony X900E, it's on the other room, and then the KS8000, it's on the other room, which the office is. So the question that everybody asks me is, which TV do you prefer to watch your movies on? And the simple answer is this one right here, the OLED. This is it. This is the one that I prefer right here. It's this one right behind me. It's the OLED. People ask me, well, why that is? Why the OLED? Well, because with the OLED, I get to see picture quality in the movies in its best possible form. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is the fact that with the OLED, every and each pixel, it's emitting by itself. Therefore, when you have every and each pixel emit by itself, it's going to give you the best possible picture quality. But then people would ask me, they would say, well, didn't you used to say that the peak brightness, it's a very important factor in HDR? I said, yes. The peak brightness, it's the key beneficiary factor for you to achieve that beautiful HDR. But that's only if you care about the HDR. Remember, it's not all just about high dynamic range, guys. You have to look at all the other components that comes with the TV. What type of panel it is, and what purpose are you buying that panel for? Now, the QLED's great. QLED, it's like I said, it's a really well balanced TV. I never said that the QLED is a bad TV. I keep saying that, and I'll continue to say that the QLED, which is right over here, right over there. There you go. It's a really well balanced TV. There's the QLED right there. It's a really well balanced TV, but it's, how should I put this? The only way for you to truly understand this, guys, and the reason I'm showing these two TVs in the background, it's not because I want to brag about it. It's because I want you to understand. In order for you to truly understand what I'm talking about, in order for you to truly understand the difference, is you have to see both of these panels side by side in person, and you have to play the same movie, the same movie, same content on both televisions and with the same exact settings, and there you will see the difference. Now, some of you will say, but Mr. 4K, I don't care so much about picture quality. I want my television to be bright. I'm living in a very lit up environment in my house, and I need the brightest. Well, then the Q9F, Z9F, those televisions will definitely do that trick for you. Will definitely help you with that. But for me personally, I think the OLED gives me that detailed picture quality that I want from the movies. And it's really impossible for me to show it to you through a camera lens. This is something you guys have to see in person, and this is the thing that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to televisions. You can't really judge a television based on what you see through a video, because the camera lens picks up the light, the exposure, and it's not going to be exactly the way I'm seeing it right now. Like what you're seeing through this camera right now, it's not exactly the lighting that I'm seeing with my own two eyes. because the camera lens cannot depict that. It's impossible for camera lens to really depict the light and the ambience that I'm in right now. Okay. So it's impossible with camera to depict the quality of that television. Vincent Teo told you this. I'm sure everyone else will tell you that, who is a professional out there dealing with the televisions and calibrations. They will tell you that it's impossible for you to see that through a video or through a camera. Now, when I do my videos, I do them to give you my analysis, to give you my opinions. I want to give you my opinions between these two TVs. I want to give you my unbiased opinion. As you all know, I'm not fanboy. A fanboy is not somebody that has both of these TVs. A fanboy is not somebody that even has more than just one TV. It has TCL, has Sony, has KS8000. You know, that's not a fanboy. That's somebody who's actually is testing these TVs, looking at these TVs, and giving you the consumers out there who are looking to buy a television, giving you an unbiased look. I'm not a salesperson. You know, some people get this idea that I'm not, I don't have my own, I'm not sponsored. I don't have my own shop where I sell TVs. Okay. I'm not in business of selling TVs. I'm just here to tell you what I'm seeing and give you my look, my outlook on these panels. Now, just because I say that the OLED is good for picture quality, it doesn't mean that it's the best TV ever made. It doesn't mean that, you know, you need to go run out and buy the OLED. No, what it basically means is that looking at the televisions that I have, looking at the QLED, looking at the TCL, looking at the LCD panels, I came to conclusion that I see much better detail with an emissive panel technology than with a LCD LED technology. But that's not to say that you know, you shouldn't. A lot of people are going to take this video the wrong way, and they're going to think, oh, so this means I need to get rid of my QLED? No, you shouldn't get rid of your QLED. What I'm trying to tell you is, just because I have this opinion on something, that shouldn't inflict your views and your opinion on what you like. You can still enjoy, Jesus, I mean, of course you can enjoy movies on your QLED. Of course you can enjoy movies on your Sony X900E. But, in my opinion, me having these televisions, I'm trying to tell you that, in my opinion, the OLED gives you a better clarity. And that's what you want in movies. You want to enjoy your movies, right? You want to see every detail. You want to see everything that was implemented into a movie. Well, guess what? With the OLED, you're really gonna get that. And people who are watching it with you from every and each corner, who are sitting in your house, who are watching with you, they're gonna notice that same exact thing. They're gonna realize, oh, wait a minute, this looks much better. However, this is not a perfect TV. You know, it does have its issues. One of the biggest issues, obviously, is that fear of the burn-in, that fear of retention on the screen. It's not the brightest TV, but to me, it's bright enough for my needs. Okay, I don't live in a big mansion. I don't live in a big bright arena, so for me, it doesn't really matter. And I tested a bunch of movies on this OLED. I tested a bunch of movies. I tested Prometheus. I tested Terminator, Blade Runner. I tested a bunch of movies. I even tested Avatar on this thing, and it's like watching a brand new movie all over again. I was watching 2001 Space Odyssey, and watching 2001 Space Odyssey on this OLED, to me, it felt like I was watching a brand new movie. Like I was really watching a brand new movie. But it's something you gotta see for yourself. Ask my friend Mario. Ask my friend Wayne Strudwick. Ask him. They will all tell you. Ask all of them who have OLED. Okay? Ask any of my friends, anyone from of my subscribers out there who have OLED, they will tell you. You know, you have to actually see it to know exactly what I'm talking about, you know. And the reason I'm showing you this in the background, again, it's not to brag about anything. It's not to say, oh, look at this guy. He has all these TVs. What is he trying to prove? The reason I'm showing you this, because I want you to understand that this is coming from somebody who is unbiased. It's coming from somebody who is not sponsored. It's coming from somebody who has both of these TVs, not just two of them, but many others. Somebody who actually owns these TVs, who owns these projectors and monitors and whatnot. This is coming from somebody who actually it's unbiased and can give you a unbiased look into it. I am not sponsored. If I was sponsored, I would have to tell you this video is brought to you by so and so, so and so, and I would have to sign some kind of a agreement with them and whatnot. But that's not the case here. What you see is what you get on my videos. And people say to me, but didn't you recommend like TCL R617? Yes, I did recommend TCL R617, and I still recommend TCL R617. And people ask me, why do I only recommend TCL R617? Because TCL R617, it's within a price range for majority of middle class out there. You know, you can, I'm sure you can afford $500, $550. If you're in the middle class range, you can easily afford a television 55-inch for $500. I'm pretty sure you can manage. So for me, TCL R617, it's a television for its price and what it has built inside and technology that it has. To me personally, TCL R617 gives a best bang for your buck. I mean, if you're somebody who doesn't want to break the bank, who doesn't want to spend thousands of dollars, somebody who's looking just to get something better than 1080p or something better from what they already have, I'm telling you, TCL R617, you can't go wrong. Okay, you will not be disappointed. And this is why I recommend TCL R617, because to me, TCL R617, it's honestly, you can't go wrong, dude. If you guys listen, I got tons of videos on TCL R617. They're all out there. You guys can check them out and go look them up. Type my name, Mr. 4K Upscaler, TCL R617, and you will see truckload of videos on TCL R617 versus Sony X900E versus KS8000 versus Q8FN. Okay, you will see a bunch of videos. The reason I made those videos because I want to let you know that, hey, what you are getting here from TCL for this price, you really can't go wrong. That's why I recommend it. I would never recommend that TV if it was some ridiculous price like $1,800 or something like that. I'd say, no, forget about it. Okay? And this is why I recommended TCL. People say, why didn't you recommend Vizio? Because Vizio was still expensive. It was still $799, $800 for 55-inch. And I was like, come on, you know, look at the competition. You got TCL R617 and you're selling your P series for $800. So come on. So, listen, guys, I'm just here to give you my honest opinion. Now, just because I say something doesn't mean you have to all of a sudden buy an OLED. I'm just here. What I want to say in closing is this: I'm here to give you my opinions, unbiased on opinions, and let you know what my thoughts are on some of these televisions. I'm not here to tell you which version of the TV should you go with. Should you go with this model, this brand? Should you go with this panel or that panel? I'm not here to tell you that. I'm just here to tell you what I think and what I personally think about these panels and what I have experienced with these panels. That's it. But I'm not here to tell you what to buy. I'm not a salesman. A lot of people get this wrong idea that I'm some kind of a salesman. I'm trying to sell. Like, I'm not selling anything. I'm just telling you and sharing with you the information that I have on these TVs and my opinions on them. Okay? So that's all there is to it. If I see something wrong with the TV panel, I will let you know. If I see something that I believe it's something you should know about these televisions, I will let you know. But remember, every in each panel it's different, and every in each panel it's designed for a variety of different tastes. OLED, it's not for everyone. QLED, it's not for everyone. Every TV has its positives and negatives. It is you who will have to determine what is right for me. I cannot tell you that. I cannot tell you what's right for you, what you should buy. Like I said, I'm not a salesman, and this is the mistake people make about my channel. They come to my channel and they think I'm some kind of a salesman. I'm not a salesman. I'm not here to tell you what to buy. I'm just here to tell you what I feel about these televisions and what I prefer. I never said that the QLED, it's a bad TV. I just simply said QLED, it's a really well balanced TV, and it has an amazing color accuracy, and it has an amazing peak brightness, which is perfect for the HDR. And for an LCD panel, it has an excellent full array of local dimming that's going to give you probably the best deep dark levels that you can get for an LCD at the moment. Other than that, I never said it's a bad TV. But when it came to the OLED, I noticed, hey, I see things a bit different here. It's not just me that have noticed this. I mean, if you look at the Vincent Tio's videos, if you look at HDTV tests, even he admits it's just I get better quality, better picture quality on the emissive panel, meaning emissive means emitting by itself. Every and each pixel is emitting by itself, therefore I get a much better picture quality on the panel, because every and each pixel it's emitting. While on the other hand, you got LED backlights, they're trying to lit up every and each pixel. There's a difference there, guys. Okay? And it's an LCD panel. All right, you got to also understand how these panels are made. You can Google it, you can research it. I would suggest that you research, that you Google how LCD panel it's made. How does that work? The origins of the LCD. What type of LED backlights are they using? How does the full array of local dimming works? What's the quantum dot technology? These nanocrystals, how does that work? All of this stuff, guys, you can learn if you truly want to know. I'm just here to share with you how I feel about these televisions. I'm not here to sell you anything. Okay? At the end of the day, it's going to be you that's going to have to determine what's best for you, because I don't know what's best for you. That's why you are you and I am me. Therefore, we all have different tastes on what we like and what we dislike. So you will have to determine for yourself what is the good TV for you. Just because something is good for you doesn't mean it's going to be good for somebody else. Okay? So there you have it, guys. Hopefully this video, this 20 minutes, answers some of these questions. Even though I'm going to do a Q&A on Sunday, and I'm going to talk about this even more. On Q&A, you guys can ask me all these questions on Sunday, and I will be more than gladly happy to answer all of those questions on Q&A. And I think Q&A is the best place for you to ask me these questions, honestly. There I can answer a lot of these questions. Okay, well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Have a nice weekend.